punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Through the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than anything.
That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Misses with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Jab slightly off target. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. His stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right, just misses. Will the referee stop it? I thought, pull her right there. So much for defensive abilities. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. No doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. Tough to be a judge of this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Just misses with the right uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? That time counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That uppercut misses. The perfect counter lands. Back and forth thing. Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, and the boss has been dropped. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge move. There's the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Let's score with that right uppercut. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I'm worried about these two. Here we go. It's round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this.
Whoa, Johnny! An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Zirdays now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Incredible work rate. The defense failed them. A much better game plan here. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. The exchange, the building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What, dude?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Cornerman, get your job done. Do it right.
Round 8, and we're off again. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. I mean...
Whoa, Johnny! Do you believe what we... And Powerhouse has been dropped. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, but look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Tried to score with a jab. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They blocked that right hook. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Gotta wonder how. And there's the bell for round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
And Powerhouse has been knocked down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still undisputed champion, The Boss.
Accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence, and consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. A combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an acropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Black window, Charlie came for dinner. dinner. Birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. Then need my pennants and centers in my deliverance. Shivers like Siberian area. Shippers sip on the slickest icicles. Drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it. Getting hitting the different differs. What did he do it? He didn't. She, who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity. Dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They Googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. This one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one takes the cake.
Yeah, all damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no mind, if it ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost when I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before. But maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time, please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. But this whole thing is see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. When I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back on my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back on my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. What with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so told that ain't my fault. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of toll. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know 7 man airborne like 5B. Come like this is some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. What with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. What with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place of my jeers with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nightclubs slapped on. Put check on the map, son, don't come with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex up. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Got this shot the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. What with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. What with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must do.
ไอ้ทอมมี่ขยี้รุ่นใหญ่ครับ
Let's fight.
Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nice lives singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. Strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demise in it. Bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties pose. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoken jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, really need, very beautifully, really rated. Little battle raps, little battle raps. Really need, very beautifully, little rated. Little battle raps for you. Come on through the unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized. Just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys. He's piano pies.
Let's do it.
Zirdays008. You're out.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac, drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back. Up against the wall, if I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all out with everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the mellow ball. Watch me switch the gears on the way from the store. The looking on small, try to run before they call. Me, I'm going all out, up against the wall. You're up against the clock. Up against the clock, trying to break the doors down, should've changed the locks. I'ma break them all down, everybody's up, and I'm right when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my way. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my way. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bet the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are on the moves and your styles don't lose. You going head to head with the guy you won't move. Your tide don't snooze with your blind don't views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dub. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the mugs? I'm a wild out, watch me wrap it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I go. My own thing fancy, I don't give a I ain't giving up now, till I'm doing good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my way. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my way.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bars back if we come on the siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech. Cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this. My whole life tried to tell him it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't play grass. Stay fully focused and stuck to the task. When it played off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my seat. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back, play like a dead computer. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up so I notch my fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So train to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, Tommy the Duke Morrison from the United States of America. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. They'll be facing Powerhouse from the United Kingdom. This so much hype. So high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. The straight right just misses. The courage on display here is incredible. Caught him with a stiff jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. The left jab is landing at will. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round. And there's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Couldn't land that jab. Catch and shoot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Missed him with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The jab doesn't quite connect. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And powerhouse has been dropped. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. So it's... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They need to be careful they don't push themselves out here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Time counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And there's the bell for round 5. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nobody home with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Punching. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two... There's the bell for round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook.
Long to get back and get engaged. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Believe what we are seeing. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.